Yeah, now we are speaking about the end times in the light of the scripture and not in the light of opinions. As we learn, if we want to know the future, we have to look back to the Torah, the 5 book Moshe, not to look in the future, because as it is written in the book of Kohelet, Ecclesiastes, Shlomo said in the first chapter, he said that what has been is what will be. There is nothing new under the sun. So if we understand this principle, as we learn in the Torah, Shaul in the book of Romans in the book of Corinthians explained that the Torah is a shadow of good things to come. So we don't try to look in the future, but to learn what is already spoken. And we have the example, as we spoke with the kingdoms from Babylon, which was subdued by Medo-Persia, which in its turn was subdued by Greece, which after that was subdued by Rome. So we see that here we have the pattern, but we know that every kingdom may be very powerful, like Babylon was a very powerful kingdom. They have all fall. And it is so until the end. So today, whatever they want to do, it doesn't work. In the book of Daniel, we read that in the statute, when the statute is made of gold, silver, bronze, and the feet are made of clay and iron. It's very interesting because we can read in internet many explanations, but we have to look at the fact there is 2 components, clay and iron. Both represent earthly things. The clay represents Adam. Okay, we come from Adama, and the iron is a metal which is not pure, which you cannot keep because it rusted. But he has a strength. He has a strength to build something. Now, if we see the kingdom today, if we look the kingdoms on earth, I don't speak from countries or speak from kingdom. Kingdom like you have in Asia, China, India, Russia, the fake European Union, because it's not an union. It is a country coming together, but it has not the power of a real country like Russia. Then you have the US, Canada, and you have Africa, especially with South Africa. So all this kingdom, as it is written, they cannot mix together because they don't agree. So we see that we have the last demonstration with our President Macron, who went to Russia to visit Putin not in the name of France, in the name of EU,
because he's a president,
European Union. He is for 6 months president. So it's not a real president because he has not been voted. He is chosen by these puppets in the European Union, but he has not been elected. So, and we see...
Replaced from Merkel? Because Merkel...
Yeah, no, they're always the term, 6 months, this country, 6 months.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah, Italian, Spain, all they come.
Well, Merkel is 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months. All of them, 6 months. That is not... We have to make a difference between the work behind the scene. Behind the scene, we know that the control is from Germany. But not all, as we know, that in fact, we speak. You know, it was a very interesting, intriguing things when the UK, the United Kingdom, United Kingdom, left the EU. Left the EU. Why did they left? They left because they were not able to subdue the EU under their control. You say what? UK want to put the EU under their control? Yes, because we forget that the United Kingdom is around the crown of the Queen of England. And we have, I think, we have 40 countries in the world who have swear allegiance to the crown of the Queen. 40 countries, as we have demonstrated in the the oath from Trudeau in 2017 when he was elected. What does he did? He proclaimed allegiance to the Queen. Under oath, he swore allegiance to the Queen and even said that he will not reveal any secret which will be entrusted to him. So we see that there is a force in darkness working, trying to subdue. This was
the kings of the earth.
Yeah, the mistake from also the failure, not the mistake, the failure from this kingdom, which is built around the crown of England, is that they were not able to subdue the US. They were not able. They are not able to subdue Europe. So we are interesting. We have the Kingdom of England, which is working from the city of London to get its power. But they have problem with Germany. They have problem in Germany. Don't forget that the Mountbatten, this means the so-called House of Windsor, which is the Queen and the Crown, the House of Windsor, is originated from Germany. From Germany. But they are not able to bring the connection with Germany. They are not able.
Oh, yeah.
They are not able. So this is why we have a division. So we have the kingdom, the United Kingdom. We have the US. We have the US. We have Putin with Russia. We have Asia with China. We have India. Don't forget, India is 1.2 or 3 billion people. We have so-called European kingdom. It's already 6, you see. And when we understand that, they cannot work together. They cannot work together. They are forcing, but they cannot. They cannot. So we have a problem there. If you take the 6, Babylon 7, Medo-Persia 8, Greece 9, Rome 10. We have 10 kingdoms. It's very interesting. These kingdoms are all in the past. All in the past. And this is very important to understand. Because we have a break in Rome with the kingdom. This is why we have the 2 legs in the statue from Daniel. In the 6th century, when we have a split between Rome and Constantinople. Okay? So, after that, Rome tried to rebuild the kingdom in a spiritual way with Germany, with France. They try with Clovis, with the Merovingian, with Charlemagne, which is in German is Karl der Große, and but it has never worked together. It has never worked together, and this is what I believe to be the ten toes in the 2 feet. This is what we can see that from the scripture, what is going on today. What is going on today. So it's just a continual beginning. But we know that none of this kingdom, including Mitzrayim, Egypt, was successful. They all failed. Why? Because what is not built according to the will of the Creator, we not stand. We not stand.
I will uproot.
Yeah, we not stand. So, to make it simple, whatever they proclaim today in the face of the people, they use media, they use all their powers to put fear in the life of people, they will not succeed. They will not succeed. You can say that from the beginning, because we know that the master of the universe will not tolerate that. And they have reached the limit in the fact that now they attach themselves to destroy mankind with their project of transhumanism, to make human beings robot, cyber robot, touching the ADN, which is the core of Jehovah building. When he created Adam, which is mankind, Adam is an Hebrew word, which means mankind. So he created mankind with a DNA. And this DNA is specific to everyone. This means no one has the same DNA. In the structure, we have it the same, but we have always particularity in everyone. Proof is very simple. Just look at the blood. The blood, you have the group A, B, E, O. You have different groups. Why? Because we are not the same. We are not the same. You see? So there is a reason only known to Elohim. Okay? And this kingdom we have now is a spiritual kingdom because they serve the force of darkness. But like the others, they will not prosper. You can be sure. They will not prosper.